Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Janice and I am a Thermomix consultant. So I've been working on, since the 1st of January, I've been working on a sourdough starter, and I am doing a video, so it may come up before this one or after, depends on where I go, but I've been having a little bit of trouble. So I think we're on the right track. This is bubbly, but it smells yeasty. It smells like beer. I don't know if that's what it's, but that's how it smells. It smells delicious. But in the process, I've ended up with a fair bit of discard. So I'll just put that over there. And this is my discard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this up. I've been looking at making English muffins for a while, and when I was searching for recipes for discard, I came across one that used sourdough discard. So I thought, bingo, let's two birds, one stone. So now I want you to know I'm not very organised. I've got stuff everywhere, as usual. So I've just been having a bit of a look to see what I need and made sure I've got all the ingredients at least. So I need milk, sugar. It says 1 packet envelope of active dried yeast. I grabbed this one by mistake, thinking I was getting the Lauki bread improver. So we're going to try this one out. All-purpose flour, so I'm going to use bread flour, sourdough starter, unsalted butter, salt and semolina. So I've got everything. So let's start cooking. Let me check in the bowl and make sure that it is clean. It is. So we're going to start off with milk. Now this is a UK recipe, I think, and it's a whole recipe book on sourdough discard. So, and there's quite a few things in there that we've already made the banana bread. I've got a video on that. There's also choc chip biscuits. There's crackers, which I'm really interested in trying. What else did I see in there? Can't remember. But if you've got cookie dough, pop over and have a look. Okay, just a little bit over. Sprinkle of sugar. Say an ounce or half an ounce of sugar. I don't even know how much half an ounce is. Now, I've popped that in there. It's probably all sitting on top of that, the cross blade. See, I didn't think about that, did I? So let's give that a swish and get that off there. Okay. A packet of active dry yeast. So let's see, 7 grams that is. Tells us what that's equivalent to. It just says 1 packet, so let's go with that. Now, I'm going to be really careful and not plop this on top of the blade. And then we're going to pop the measuring cup on 3 minutes, 100 degrees, and it's going to warm that up. Now, sourdough discard has got no raising properties left practically. If you feed it, it will it will activate again. But as it is, it's like the equivalent of, it's just got a slightly nicer flavour. It's, you know, it's got the sour flavour. So yeah, as it is, it's just the equivalent of flour and water. Rightio, so I'll be back in 3 minutes once this has come up to temperature. Actually, before I leave you, I want you to know this is actually this is not metric, this is imperial, and the cooking temperature is Fahrenheit, not Celsius. So the 100 degrees is Fahrenheit. Because this recipe is in imperial, when you load that recipe up in Cookie-Doo, you don't have to go into your settings and change your Thermomix over to imperial. Because the recipe is written in, I'm going to say imperial again, it will change automatically to suit. And then once we go back to a recipe that's in metric, it will change back to that. So, simple, the Thermomix does all the thinking for you. Rightio. Now we're going to add some flour. So it says 15 ounces of all-purpose flour, which is plain flour. Now I'm going to use bread flour. I don't know if I've got enough in here. This bag is so close to empty. Might be just enough. I've got a bit more in there. Okay, 13 ounces. I'll just grab another bag. Okay, this is one of those strings, sort of when it works, you sort of feel like holding a party. You feel like you get an award when you pull the right strings. Oh, that one's not already. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, look, I think it's going to work. Oh, that one was easy. I usually end up with knots at both ends. Okay. I have got a rubbish bin down there. I'm not just throwing things on the floor. Oops. Okay. Rightio, so that's the flour. Now 4 ounces of our sourdough discard. So I'll get a spoon and I'll give it a stir. Just give it a bit of a stir up. I don't know how this works. Okay. Whoops. That was 6 ounces. See that? I wonder if we can get any out. Okay. See if I can dig some out. I need something to put it in. Oh yeah, that might just be a bit too much over the top. That'll do. We're not gonna. Oh, that's a lesson learned, isn't it? That's 4.7 ounces, rightio. 2 ounces, I've made a mess, see now, of unsalted butter at room temperature, diced, I do love these little knives. I've got 2 knives from the mix shop. I've got a big one and this little one. I love this little one. It is my favourite knife now. Must be getting close. One more. There we go. 2 teaspoons of salt. And what's this? And now we're going to mix it. Knead it for 3 minutes. Okay, so while that's kneading, I'll sort of tidy up this area a little bit. And then we'll come back to the next step. So what it said in the previous step was to grease a large bowl with unsalted butter and set aside. That is what I'm doing. I don't know how large a bowl we need, but this is my largest bread bowl. We used to have a much bigger one, but I think it's, well, I don't know, it's just vanished over the years, so I'm guessing that someone else thought they needed it more than me and have either taken food home in it or have it returned it after I've given food to them. So it says to transfer dough into a large bowl or into prepared bowl and cover with cling wrap. So that looks delicious. I love the smell of bread dough. This one smells really sweet. So it'd be the milk, I guess, and the butter. Almost, yeah, it'd be like, almost smells like a brioche dough. Okay. So that's that there, and I'm going to cover that with cling wrap, and we're going to pop it on the table for until doubled in size, which is approximately 2 hours. It also says you can use a damp kitchen towel. So I might actually do that. I might just grab a tea towel. Rightio. Rightio. So I'll be back when this has doubled in size. Rightio. So I had a change of heart and I moved it out of the bowl and into this, into the Thermomix. Because I decided it would probably rise better because we have got a little bit cooler temperature this morning. Okay, so it says to generously sprinkle a baking sheet with semolina and set aside. So I've got semolina here. I like this semolina when you're rolling out your pizza dough. It's, you know, really gives it a nice bottom on the pizza. Rightio. That's generous enough. And now we're going to roll out. Oh, look how beautiful and soft that is. Onto a floured surface using a rolling pin. Roll out to 1/2 inch. So it's 1/2 inch about. A bit over a centimetre and a half. Okay. So I've got a rolling pin. Oh, this is beautiful and soft. Okay. That's about right. So, cut out with a pastry. It says 3 inches. I don't think I've got inch measures. So it's, you reckon? Maybe that one. Let's see. I don't think these have got measurements on them. No. Rightio. And then place onto the baking sheet. Okay. See, I thought it's nearly 12 o'clock, but I wore my breakfast apron because we were making English muffins for breakfast, but yeah, it's way past breakfast time now. Okay, and I think we can push this back together. I don't want to overwork this too much. Probably need to go like that a bit more. Okay. So that's 10. And then we're going to set them aside. I think it says sprinkle tops generously with semolina. Let's do that. Beautiful. And then we're going to set aside, set aside for 60 minutes, and then we're going to fry them in a fry pan. So I will be back when we're up to the next step. I won't show you frying, it's too hard to get into my kitchen with a camera. I've got a tiny kitchen, but I'll come back when we're cooked and we're ready to eat them. Rightio, so these rows, I mean, they're huge. So I probably could have rolled them out a bit thinner. And it says, working in batches, cook the muffins with the lid on for 5 to 7 minutes. This is in a fry pan. Turn them over, put the lid back on, and then cook them again. And then, so I have split one and toasted it. And this is my 12:30 breakfast. It's a little bit burnt, that bit, but I think I'll definitely make them again. They'll go nicely in my freezer breakfast list. And I'll just chop this in half. And they smell and taste sourdoughy. So, delicious. Rightio. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Pop over to my channel and subscribe. And I really hope I'll see you next time.